My name is Peter WATHIGO, working with DSM Faminish. And here we basically work towards dealing with what you call hidden hunger. Yeah, and hidden hunger basically comes along because of malnutrition. Yeah, and malnutrition, as you may know, is actually a big one of the biggest causes of diseases, which often leads to death. Claiming a lot of people either in Kenya or in Africa, the statistics show that malnutrition is really a big distributor. We look at it from a perspective of when the child was conceived up to the point at which we get to become seniors, and until that point at which we get deleted. So we look after the whole spectrum. From the point at which the child is conceived, we do work with what you call the supplementation. Yeah, the supplement basically is a combination of micronutrients, yeah, which are formed in form of tablets, which the mother, once she gets pregnant, takes as prescribed, so that this has got a minimum of 15 micronutrients in it, basically that deal with all forms of growth. It makes the organ of the babies grow. The development of the baby grows properly in the mind, in the stomach, and basically the baby grows to become healthier even inside the body. At the same time, the mother is benefiting from the supplements because they are also consuming these micronutrients. Yeah, so eyesight, the brain, their bones, the way they work, so they actually benefit also in the way the supplements work. Yeah. So then from there we move to when the baby is born. Yeah, of course during that time they are breastfeeding, but also during that time the mother is also taking the supplements. But once the baby starts eating at 6 months, they will be eating the liquid food. This is where we come up with the Mix Me micronutrients. This is actually a sprinkle that the mother would put inside the baby's food, stir it, and then feed it the baby, maybe 3 or 4 times in a week. And this also provides the whole spectrum of micronutrients so that the baby can also attain proper growth. Yeah, because we have seen babies who do not grow properly, they go into stunting. And stunting basically means everything gets retarded. Yeah, the mind, the height, yeah, even the thinking also doesn't work. You find a baby of 6 years, of 6 years, they look like they are 2 years. So basically that is what we call stunting, and this is basically caused by malnutrition or lack of proper nutrition for that case. So once that is once we move from there, then the baby will go into now eating foods. These foods is what you and I will feed on. And this is where we introduce what you call food fortification. And food fortification is a question or a matter of putting back micronutrients or enhancing micronutrients that had incidentally been removed during the processing of the foods. Yeah, we add that back, but we do not only add it back, we find out what levels are the deficiencies in lack. Yeah, or what levels are the deficiencies. Then we work towards coming up with a standard that guide in the proper standard, coming up with a proper standard that will guide the fortification. So we work with the industry towards fortifying the flour. Yeah, in Kenya, for example, as you know, it is a requirement to fortify the flour, both maize and wheat. Yeah, which is basically what people of the grown-ups will eat, the adults will eat. Edible oil, that is also being fortified in Kenya. We are also in that space to ensure that we guide the industry to fortify properly the foods that they are going to deliver to the consumer. And we are all indebted to make sure that that fortification process is efficient, and it actually helps in creating a proper health for the community. Yeah. That said, those are 3 essential foods that we are fortifying. We all know also that rice is coming up. Yeah, it's actually a food that is increasing in terms of consumption at every table. Before, it used to be only maybe once per week a family will eat rice. Now rice is really being consumed rather at a higher rate, to ensure that maybe at every table there is rice. Yeah. So rice is another product that we are looking at fortifying, and that has already started. The government has come up with standards to ensure that rice is fortified in the proper way, and we already know a few rice millers who are actually fortifying rice to ensure that that is delivered and that also reaches the community, so that even as we age as a Kenyan, we are more enhanced in terms of nutrition. We are richer in the way we feed, yeah, and our nutrition and our diet is rich in terms of nutrition, yeah, and micronutrients. So basically that is what we do. In a spectrum, we cover basically the whole range from young children when they are conceived up to adult life, to ensure that everybody in the spectrum is nutritionally well placed. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.